My name is Kin Moy. I'm a former professional fighter turned professional stylist, and this is Dapper Dangerous. Today, I'm here to tell you, don't dress up. That might sound counterintuitive coming from an image consultant, but hear me out. A lot of people have a misunderstanding, a incorrect assumption that dressing up is the same as dressing well. That is not true. When you imagine someone who's well-dressed, you usually conjure up images of a tailored suit with a tie and Oxfords like James Bond or Kingsman. When you imagine someone dressed poorly, you will probably think of a guy wearing sweatpants and t-shirt. But the thing is, formality does not equate to good style. Its style does not exist on a spectrum of sweatpants to tuxedos. There are two criteria for effective style. One is that it positively affects you. The other is that it positively affects your intended audience. It broadcasts the signals that you want to be sending to your intended audience. Starting with the internal effects of style, that mostly comes down to authenticity. If your style is inauthentic, incongruent with your personality, then it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, like you're wearing a costume. It's going to negatively affect your mood, your mindset, and your performance. On the flip side, in terms of positive external effects of style, it mostly comes down to your messaging towards your intended audience being in tune or out of tune. Let's use a funeral as an example. In that setting, you will want to convey solemnness and respect for the occasion. So in that case, wearing a black suit with a white shirt is going to be much more effective in communicating your message than wearing a floral polo and bright colored chinos. On the other hand, if you work in a creative field, if your office has a very casual dress code, you probably will be better off wearing a floral polo and casual chinos, and that will convey better messaging than wearing a black suit. Stepping back from the idea of messaging, the idea of dressing up, being better dressed, usually comes up in the context of wanting to look good, and it's inaccurate even there. For instance, a well-coordinated, well-fitted athleisure outfit will look a lot better than poorly fitted menswear. But even when comparing a well-coordinated athleisure outfit to an equally apt menswear outfit, what looks good is going to be determined by your audience, by the people who you're trying to reach with your messaging. Because at the end of the day, there are going to be some stuck-up sartorialists who will never appreciate well-thought street style. There's going to be some casual folks who just aren't going to like suits. And then there's some more niche subcultures like pastel goth who won't appreciate either of them. On the other hand, the vast majority of people that you're going to come across in life will appreciate a well put together outfit, whether it is more on the casual side or the dressy side, so long as it's congruent with the context and the setting. That means wearing clothes that make you feel good and comfortable, and clothes that broadcast the message that you want to be sending to your intended audience. If you're new to style, thinking about style through this lens will demystify it. It will give you some actionable criteria to shoot for. If you already have an aesthetic that you like, considering the communication element will help you fine-tune your messaging and appearance to get the most that you can out of it, to get positive effects in your social interactions, rather than just dressing for the sake of expression. Not that there's anything wrong with that. In any case, let me know what you think in the comments. Like this vid if you liked it. Follow along to see more content of this nature, and stay stylish, my friends.